Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new on my channel, my name is Katrin. I moved to Germany a year ago, and in this video I wanted to share with you my to-do list before and after moving to Germany, all essential bureaucracy things that you need to do in order to start living in Germany. Of course, everyone has its own experience, and for example, I moved to Germany because of work, and I got a work visa. But again, for example, if you need a visa in order to move to Germany, here I would like to share with you the first steps that you need to do, and also an advice. Before you arrive in Germany, it's better to get visa in your home country. So why is that? Because if you have heard already about bureaucracy in Germany, then you know that it always takes a lot of time, and waiting time also for an appointment can be like forever. So that's why, for example, I also got my visa in my home country, and I got an appointment really fast. The queue was small, and I received my visa after 2 weeks, which was, I don't know, unbelievably fast. So that is my first advice. If it's possible, then get your visa in your home country. The second step that you should do in your home country is find a temporary accommodation. Why temporary? Because you have no idea where you're moving, and you can't go and look what apartments look like and what problems they have and so on. Or for example, you wouldn't prefer to live in some neighborhoods, or I don't know, then it wouldn't be a problem for a long time. So for example, you can get an apartment for a short of time, like 3 months, I would suggest. That's what we did, because then you have plenty of time to settle in and also do all your bureaucracy things, arrangements and so on. And also, it's better to find an apartment closer to your office, like in my case. But of course, if you are moving because of other reasons, then it's already dependent on you. But again, for example, in my case, it was better to find an apartment closer to the office, because again, you have no idea what the situation looks like that is connected to transportation, and those who know and those who still didn't hear about Deutsche Bahn, then you will be really surprised that trains never come without delays here in Germany. That's why, in order not to have surprises, then it's better to live closer to the office. For example, we found an apartment which had furniture, because again, we didn't want in the very beginning buy any furniture and not to think at least about it in the very beginning. So I think it was really good decision. Yeah, we paid a little bit more, but again, you need to understand what are priorities for you. When you are looking for an apartment, this point is very important. You also need to check that landlords allow to register at their apartment, because without address you can't do anything in Germany. You can't open bank account, you can't open SIM card, nothing. Just that's it. You are a ghost. So yeah, please make sure that even in temporary apartments they allow to register. For that, you need to ask them to fill in some form, and the first thing to do when you come to Germany is you need to get your address. It's called Anmeldung in German, and you need to do it within 2 weeks after your arrival. But of course, it's better to make an appointment while you are in your home country. After you register, in few weeks you're going to receive Steueridentifikationsnummer, it's tax ID, also important. After that, you can open a bank account. There are many options, and the best, in my opinion, is N26. It's a German online banking. But again, if you don't have residence permit or European passport, then it's going to be hard for you. In my case, I had only visa in the beginning, so I couldn't open a bank account in N26. So fortunately, my friend suggested me to open a bank account in Revolut, and I'm using it already for more than 1 year, and I'm really happy about it. But again, when you, for example, receive residence permit or you have a European passport, then you can do it. After you get the address and also tax ID, you need to open health insurance, Krankenversicherung. Health insurance is mandatory in Germany. There are public and private options, but I think that in most cases it's better to go for public. And also take into account that it's also going to take a little bit time, because here in Germany they send everything per post. Believe me, it's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is when they say, I'm going to send it to you by fax. For example, in my case, I opened health insurance in TK and they sent me letter of approval per post, and then I had to fill in some personal details for my card, and then they sent it also per post, so it came after 1 week or 2 weeks, and then you need to activate a card, and then you need a code for that, which they also send per post, which is going to come again after 1 or 2 weeks. So just you can't do anything with it, you just need to accept it and be patient. And that's why it's better to do it as fast as possible in order not to have surprises that you need something urgent and it is still not activated or doesn't work. After that, you can apply for a residence permit if you came with visa, for example, like in my case. It's better to do it because bureaucracy people here in Germany, they don't understand what it is visa, and believe me, it's going to be much easier to live with residence permit. Yeah, after you have all documents, you can already make an appointment per email in most cases. If you have visa already, then they're going to have already all your documents which you filled in order to apply for visa. So for residence permit, you need only to fill in a form which they send to you, and that's it. So yeah, residence permit is called Aufenthaltstitel, and you need to make an appointment in Ausländerbehörde. Then you already can find a place to live, permanent place to live. It's also going to take time, that's why it's better to start also earlier to do it. Sometimes it can take months, sometimes it can take 3 months. So in our case it was pretty fast. And also there are plenty websites for it. Some of them are free, some of them are not free. We found our apartment on a free website, but there is also, for example, Immobilien Scout 24, which is really good. But you need a subscription at least for 3 months, and I also did it, but actually I just paid but didn't need it. But you never know, so it's already your decision. After that, I think when you move already to your permanent apartment, you can enjoy your life in Germany, and you can already explore Germany, explore local food, learn some German. Of course, it's better when you already know some, and enjoy amazing culture. So yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video or found these tips helpful. I hope to help at least someone of you. And if you have some other questions, please let me know in the comments. And that's it. See you in Germany. Tschüss.